Hey my loves, Merry Christmas to you all and welcome back to the channel. Guys, I'm super excited to be sharing this hairstyle tutorial with you all because a lot of you have demanded this. You have been telling me in my comments, even on IG, that you that you want Christmas hairstyle tutorial. Even though I've shared a couple, but most of you feel like you want new one go because I know, okay? The girl has been busy, honestly. Anyways, this is a fresh one. As a matter of fact, this is the hairstyle Adobe currently have on this festive period. Yeah, and I am so happy that this video is finally happening. Anyways, this is the extension I'll be using, or one of the extensions. Okay, this is a coiling one, and there is a straight one, the normal extension, because we're gonna be making a very beautiful hairstyle, a trendy hairstyle at that. Okay, big babes have been making this hairstyle. As a matter of fact, I have this hairstyle on myself. Yes, I'm not kidding. So we're gonna start off by sectioning the coily extension. Guys, there's something I did with this coily extension. Okay, I pre-sectioned it prior to making this hair. Like, I conditioned it, I dipped it inside a water that I filled that I added some drops of leave-in conditioner to. Okay, so it can easily section. So I can easily section it. Being the fact that this curly extension have the tendency to tangle, even while on the hair, it can tangle easily. So I had to prep it. I came ready for it. And guys, this is the best thing I did for this extension, because till now it haven't tangled on Adobe's hair. Considering the fact that is a child, Adobe is a child, it still haven't tangled. So prep yours before using. Dip it inside conditioned water, sun dry it or air dry it, however way. Brush it out. Make sure you brush it out. Okay, make sure you brush it out, and yeah, that will go a long way. And I am using extension, the normal straight extension for this. This is kind of like a knotless braid, but for this stage I started off with knot braids because I was scared that the knotless braid will break Adobe's hair. But as I braided on, even up to this stage, as I braided on, I realized that these knot braids are not looking fine at all. I decided to switch over to knotless braid, and I am happy I did. The knotless braid made it look finer. Just keep on watching this tutorial. I may not explain a lot on it. I will just be talking behind it, even though I am not exactly saying what I am doing. You guys are seeing me adding the curly extension as I braid on. Yeah, even the straight extension I was still adding as I braid on. See, if you know how to braid, this tutorial is for you. If you know how to do knotless braids, even knot braids, this tutorial is for you. But if you're a beginner, you have never done knotless braid, I'm sorry, this tutorial is not gonna cut it for you. Okay, it's not gonna cut it for you, because I don't know what was going on with my camera on this day. I tried positioning it in a way it can view everything, but it was not. I think I have just lost the whole idea how I used to position it so it can be able to capture everything. It wasn't just capturing everything. So if you're a beginner at knotless braid, I'm sorry, this tutorial is not going to cut it for you. But if you already know how to knotless braid, get in here and just watch what I am doing. I'm just adding extensions at interval, but the coily one and the straight one, when need be, I add. For the coily one, I add at least 3 coily extension at intervals on one braid, and even 3 long or straight rather. Sorry, I also added 3 straight extensions to one braid. That is in total 6 extensions, or 6 strands of extensions at interval on each of the braids. I don't know if my explanation is clear. I don't know if it's clear, but basically what I'm saying is, I start off with the straight extension, the attachment, the one we all know as attachment. I start off with that, and I add like two steps before I add the coily one. And after the coily one, I braid to a point and I add another straight one, and then I braid to a point, I add another coily one, I braid to a point, I add coily. I just add till I get to my desired length. As you guys can see, it's really not that long, so you have to put that at the back of your mind. since you're braiding a child's hair. Just do something the child can cope with, please. Very important. And just watch what I'm doing. Yeah, at this point I already started the knotless braid. Yeah, I started the knotless braid already at this point, and everything was coming together beautifully. This was when I started understanding what I was doing, because initially when I started I was like, oh, what is going on? What am I doing? And if you guys notice, I am not putting tension on her head. Please hold the hair lightly. I know we all want the hair to look all crisp, all beautiful, all that, because it's Christmas hair, but at the same time we don't want our kids to have headache. We don't want our baby girls to end up having headaches. So please don't add tension to the roots of the hair. Just hold the hair lightly. Yeah, so guys, how are you all enjoying this festive season? How are you all enjoying the holidays? I know this hairstyle came very late. I mean, today is 22nd, and I'm hoping and praying that it goes up today, but if it doesn't, it will go up tomorrow, being 23rd of December 2023, but I'm praying it goes up today. See, this wasn't intentional at all. I made it on Adobe, or rather I started off this hairstyle on Adobe on 18th, but Adobe was very late on that day. Adobe was giving me one excuses to the other. She want to sleep, and I'll leave her. Like, she told me 3 good times that she needed to sleep. Just imagine leaving her hair for 3 good times for her to sleep, and she ends up on each of the occasions. I'm really sorry for this noise, okay? I am really struggling to do this voiceover, but at this point, I'm just going to do it wherever I can, because there is no other way for me. That's if I want this video to go up as soon as possible. I'm going to ignore all the noises around. Like I was saying, Adobe gave me excuses like 3 good times that she needed to go sleep. And on each of the occasions that I left her, she ended up not sleeping. She just start watching TV with her brother, start playing with her brother, and this was costing time. Before you know, 2 hours has passed for me, and I will have to beg her again to come back so we can continue. So we couldn't finish on that day, being 18th. We continued. Just as you guys are seeing now with our change of outfit, this is the next day, and we started in the morning. Fortunately for us, it didn't take as much time, because the hair was like, we just have a few strands left to braid. Okay, yeah, we finished up pretty quick on the next day, being 19th. So I had to start editing that video, even though I had a lot to do. I even haven't made my hair. See, all this story is not necessary. I'm just trying to make up a solid excuse as to why this video is coming late. But honestly, it's really not necessary. Anyways, I am almost done. As you guys can see, it looks like the hair is coming together, but not together. But don't worry. When we are done, you're gonna see, like, you're gonna be wondering, is this the same hair I saw earlier? Yeah, it is, my dear. Just keep on watching. You're gonna see how this hair is gonna transform in a matter of seconds. And this is the last one. I'll try to explain with this one. So I will start off by braiding with her hair, and I'll add a few strands of the straight extension to it. And you know how knotless braid works. Like I said, if you don't know how to do knotless braid, see, I can't help you. Honestly. So I will add like twice of the extension before I mean, okay, 3 times, sorry. I added three strands of the straight extension before I added the coiling one, and I'll kind of start braiding together with the coiling one before I will now remove it. Like, I'll braid just one step of the coiling one before I will remove one side of the coiling one, and I'll braid for a while again, and I'll add another coiling extension, then remove one side. One part of it, I will braid to a point, remove another part, then add straight extension, braid to a point, remove a part of the coiling extension. See, I am braiding with the coiling extension as well. Like, I'm braiding it with it as well. The reason for this is so it doesn't, so when you pull one side of the coiling extension, you won't be able to pull it out entirely. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, that's why I'm braiding it together before removing a strand of it, then continue braiding, then remove another strand. So at this point, I've got to my desired length, and yeah, voila. Guys, so just what I'm gonna do here. I am just gonna, section the hair like 5 different parts, and then braid, yeah, just like what I'm doing now. Okay, see, this is a game changer. Okay, I just got this idea last minute, because when I thought about it, I'm not gonna start, picking five pieces of the braid and start, using Brazilian wool to start coiling. I don't know if you guys know that process. I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm already tired. And this idea just came to my head, and it worked, you guys. So I'm dipping this in hot water. You have to be very careful at this stage. You are dealing with a child. And this method that I used, this way I braided this hair into 5 different partitions, it actually helped a lot with managing, managing the whole process of dipping the hair in hot water. This method helps a lot, and you also have to be careful as well. Sorry for that noise. So yeah, when I was done dipping it in hot water, when I was done dipping all in hot water, I started unraveling. So you notice that the hair wasn't long. It was as in there were definitions to it now. Okay, it wasn't clustered as it was before. Now it has definition. Okay, now it is a wavy coily, no longer that densely coiled. And I went in with my mousse, just to give it that shine, just to put the hair together and everything. And I accessorized the hair. Guys, I did mention in my previous video that accessorizing is very important during this period, this festive period, this Christmas period. Accessorizing your child's hair is very important. Please accessorize your child's hair, please. Okay, it's a season. I mean, when we're around their age, we know how we love looking glammed up doing while we are kids. So please do that for your kids. They don't have as much, should I say, liberty as we did. Like, being able to go around friends' house and all that. Our kids don't have that freedom anymore. So the best we can do for them is to make them look beautiful. Okay, make them look beautiful. Take them out to the park to go see stuffs. Try to take them out during this period. I deviated, but seriously, our kids don't have as much liberty as we had while we were growing up. We used to go to people's house to do Christmas, Happy Christmas, Dash Us Monday, all those kind of things. Our kids cannot do that. Okay, we are not bringing them up in that way, so we have to take them out. We have to accessorize their hair. Okay, and all this accessory I'm adding, just do with what works for you. Okay, you use what you have. You can use butterfly clips. Guys, look at my baby girl. So this is the first styling method. Just hold on. Okay, you will see more ways I style this hair. Guys, this hairstyle looks so good on my princess, and I bet it will look good on yours. Make sure you try out this style, even though not for Christmas but for New Year, please. I'm begging. And this is the next styling method. This one you can just leave the hair, but this is for older kids. Let's say your child is between the ages of 6 to 6 and above. She can easily rock this style. And this is our favorite one. This is the one that we currently have on, and she have been in love with this style. I've tried to switch it up a couple of times, but she haven't allowed me. When I switch it up, she'll be like, no mommy, I want this one. So I'll have to restyle it again to this one. Guys, this hairstyle looks so good. See, our princesses love this particular style method. Okay, so this is gonna be a fab for every princess out there. Anyways, we've come to the end of this video. Do give this video a thumbs up. Guys, I am super excited that I got to share this hairstyle tutorial with you all. Again, I want to wish you all a happy and Merry Christmas. Do wish my princesses Merry Christmas on my behalf. I really appreciate that. And until next time, see you in my video. Okay? Love you all.